going on? Check this guy out. This looks pretty good. This is probably one of the best looking hard baits I've gotten a mystery tackle box in a while. By the way, none of these videos are sponsored by anybody. But I got a ton of mystery tackle box stuff that I'll probably never fish with. And I gotta cancel it because I just get piles and piles of stuff to fish with. But this guy looks awesome. Check him out. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about Copake Lake in Copake, New York. It's about 2 hours away from where I live. It's kind of in the Berkshires, even though the Berkshires are technically in Massachusetts, but it's all that same area of second homes and outdoor stuff. It's about even with Hudson, New York, I think, on the Hudson River. It's a pretty nice area. It's not too far away from Albany. I'd say 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours from New York City. Because of the back roads. Probably 2 hours is more like it. It takes 2 hours for me to get there from the Catskills. But let's go ahead. Let's go take a look at that lake.
I woke up in the days you were talking to me, so I fake like something you say I just couldn't believe. Now you're walking around the block like you don't give a care, and you're blinking and you're looking through me like I'm not even there.
So we're going to pull up Google Earth here and take a look at the lake. One thing that sucks is this boat launch, state-owned boat launch. There is a guardrail across the launch here. I got a picture of it in the video. I'll put it up on screen. You gotta limbo your kayak underneath of that bar. So everything you got that you loaded out with, carry it. Don't rig out your kayak in the parking lot because, well, you can see it's not going to make it under that bar. So I started the day off by coming up this coastline here let's zoom out. Let's zoom back out. So there's south side of the lake here and there's north side. There's this island that sticks out here, but then there's also this mosquito island over here. I started fishing up here on this north side of the south side of the lake. Didn't see much here on live scope. It was kind of quiet. There is a few docks, but it's too early in the year for dock fishing. The water is about 55, 56 degrees. Later in the day, the fish are moving up into the shallows, but first thing in the morning when I was there, they were not there yet. It was a little too cool out, and plus a cold front just went by the night before, so it was pretty chilly out. It was windy as heck too. This south side of the lake really picks up in the wind. When I was leaving the lake, it was almost nautical. There was white caps breaking over the front of my Hobie. It was pretty rough. But back to the map here. So in this area here, you're looking at anywhere from 20 to 30 feet. It gets 30 feet like right here, but 20 to 25 feet mostly through here. It gets real shallow on the edges here, as you can see on Google Earth. I didn't get up in here, but I was around here on this edge, over here on this island, all through here. And I fished all through this mosquito island on this side. As you can see on Google Earth right here, there's a big shallow area that reaches out finger on here. In here, and you can see on this Google Earth, you can see the patches of grass in here. It is a great weed line, and it comes across here too. I was throwing a jackhammer between the weeds. There's some channels where you can see where the there's no weeds, but they're tall. It's like 7 foot, 8 foot of water there, and the 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 tops of the weeds are coming out of the water, so they're pretty tall vegetation that's there. But I was taking jackhammer and just tossing it in the channels between, and as soon as it hit the water, I was retrieving it and pulling that jackhammer up through, and I got nailed quite a few times. Here, check it out. There we go. What do we got? We got a largemouth. Come on, get in there. Oh, there we go. Got him. All right, let's put you on the scale. All right, 14 and a half. A couple pictures of him. First one down, let's go. So, I was able to pull out some fish there, and they were good. They were pretty good sized fish, and they hit that jackhammer like a hammer. They really came and smacked it. I wasn't getting bites there until about, I think on the video timestamp, it was around 9:30 or so. It was pretty good. Like 3 or 4 fish there, but I pulled out of there and I went to over here where there's kind of a gradual drop down. It gets rocky again over here. The weed line stays on this side, through drop shot and the Ned rig over here. The Ned rig, I was able to catch a couple fish off of this side. They were deeper lying fish. Their colors were lighter than the guys that are up here. But then I came around this side, I wasn't getting anything. I tried the shallow area here, I hit some of the area on this side, and nothing. But I saw the bass boat traverse over here around Mosquito Island, so I decided to make the cross, and I came over here. I was fishing this drop off a little bit that goes into the main side of the lake. I got nothing, but as soon as I made the turn and came around here, this is like a real rocky shore right here, fine pebbles, but it drops off quick. There's from about, say, 6 or 7 feet to 20 right through here, and then it comes back up to 18 on this side. In this area here, I was hitting bass pretty good. I was just throwing the Ned rig and pulling them. What is going on with my camera? That was weird. Sorry about that. But so I hit quite a few fish on here. Then I went across and fished this side where there's these docks and some nice houses over here. Nothing really. And then this area here is very weedy and slimy, but I threw a Ned rig in there and the jackhammer and got a couple fish. Here, take a look. Here's one. Oh, this guy's pissed. Hefty one. Let's go. Another good sized largemouth. Made that 6 today? At least 6. Alright. Color ones don't seem. It's like, oh, come on, dude. You just touched them 16 3/4. Alright, yo. See you later. So those were some pretty decent fish in there. Then I went over here, caught another one on this side, and made the traverse the like half a foot of water that's in between the island here. Came around this side, and this is a rocky drop off right here. Through the Ned rig through here, and I did catch it was a bunch of rock bass, which whatever, but I got a smallmouth, my first smallmouth of the day. This thing, a lot of people were saying, oh, it's Chuck, there's big smallmouth in there too, and I saw a picture of my teammate catching a smallmouth, but I only caught that one. I caught 7 largemouth that day, and they were hitting hard. I didn't come around here much. There was a lot of boat activity going on there, but I would say the main areas to fish on this lake when you're here, on this grassy area here, it's shallow and grassy, and on this deep weed edge on this side. When I was up on this side of the lake, and it's real shallow up here, I was just coasting along, not even pedaling, and I saw a couple bass in the shallows just zooming by. So this whole indent here in front of the weed edge is great too. So if you wind up at Copake Lake, and not to make this video too long, I would definitely hit this area here, go up in front of this island on this weed edge, and then traverse over and then hit this bay by Mosquito Island and this side here. Again, I didn't get up into this area, and I didn't fish much to this side because the wind was just pounding this way. When I was leaving, I swear it was the roughest water I've been on in a kayak. Even going to Lake Oneida with almost big swell on Lake Oneida. This lake is not kind when it gets windy. Alright, well that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. I've never said this, but hit the like button, hit subscribe. Let's make this thing happen. Alright, let's go. See you later.
Anything is possible. Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Hey. Oh man, I got a lot of goals. Stack that bread and bomb my nose. Anything is possible.